Nah, it's when your man be so vague. That's the worst thing possible. I'm over here showing wow this shit. I'm like, yo, it's all blue. Like, it's all blue. He like, what do that mean? I'm like, but being vague is the worst thing to be though. You feel me? That's how you a lot of things get
lost in translation.
Lost in there. And you know what's crazy though? I feel like texting is the worst form of communication.
It is.
Especially when you're a vague person.
It depends. It depends though. Like I feel like, you know, it depends on like what you trying to get across. You know, if it's something like real easy, you know, like you just a quick text, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like a whole conversation, don't have a conversation through text because it's hard to read. You can't read emotions through text, you know.
That is true. That is a fact.
Nah, I realized that though growing up because I'm like, all right, look, people texting me all day long. I can't do nothing for you. Like I'm not like. I can't do it. Just the constant like typing or whatever. Like I need to say what I need to say like from my voice. Like I can't just sit there and type it all day. Yeah. Like call me whatever you want. I just can't type. And it's crazy how some people say text me and don't call me.
Yeah, I mean I prefer a text over a call sometimes.
Call me
because
call me.
I be doing shit sometimes. You know? I be for real, bro. Like parenting. You know, that's one thing.
Okay, that's a different level. Yeah,
it'd be hard to like actually have a conversation on the phone with my son yelling in the background.
That is, I feel like it depends on what you want to talk about too.
The subject matters.
Yeah, the subject definitely matters. Like it's only but so many people a bitch could just bullshit with on the phone. Like other people, like we can't just do that. We gotta get straight to the point and let it be that, because all the back and forth over text it's just prolonging the whole conversation. Like, what are you here for? Because you're here for a reason. If you feel me, if you're not a person that I talk, not to say every day, but you know somebody that I know or somebody. If you a stranger, bitch, like just get to the point.
I about to say I hate the awkward conversation. When you call me and it's just awkward, you like now you talking kind of proper.
Like, what the fuck do you want?
Can't get your point across and shit.
Like, what the fuck do you want, nigga? What's good?
Yeah, got you looking like, what's good, nigga?
Yeah, I know you here for a reason, because you making it seem like you here for a reason. Like, just get the shit out. Like,
nah, it be that and it'd be the worst when I'm talking to somebody that's like older on the phone, and I'm like, I gotta change how I talk, because I can't say, nah, I mean, you feel me? Like, I certain things that.
Who you talking to? It depends who you talking to.
It is certain people you can't.
No,
talk to
I'm saying like, all right, I'm
like
talking.
If they older, I mean, like, who?
Like, all right, I'm talking to somebody that's like maybe 50s, 60s.
I'm saying like who, like family.
Anybody, like family, somebody that you know from the neighborhood, like professional school teachers, like whatever. It's just like if I certain people, I'm just not gonna be like, you feel me, yo. Like, y'all mean, like, the certain lingo that we say, I'm not going to say that to that person. Like, I feel like I got to switch up how I talk.
Curve it a little bit.
So, you got to use your the real words.
Yeah.
You got to use the real words.
Because even when I'm texting somebody that's older, I'm trying to use.
You can't LOL or WTF and WYA or WYD.
They don't know none of that stuff.
Shit.
Like, you gotta actually type out the whole word, like spell everything correctly. But that was just something I realized though. Being vague and call me, but don't be vague when you call me. Don't be vague when you call me. But I don't know what we doing this joint. We doing a regular episode. We doing
Text
Patreon?
me before you call me.
Yes.
That's like knocking before you enter.
He just did it.
For real?
Yes, definitely text me before you call me.
I mean, not y'all.
Don't. But don't text me and then I'll respond and then you call me. Text me and let me know that you gonna call me. Like, don't text me and then be like, "What you doing?" and I'll be like, "Nothing, chilling." You just call me. Like, no. Text me and be like, "What you doing?" and I'll give you the response. And if you feel like that's an adequate enough response to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to call you real quick," but like, well, you can call me. Y'all can just call me. You feel me? But nah, just You hit that bitch on the head right there.
So it's etiquette for calling somebody now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's like
crazy
showing
to me, yo. I can't understand that.
Cause you got to think about it. You got to think about it, bro. Because like a lot of people, I'm gonna say like probably like 80% of people who got cell phones are always on their phone. A lot of people don't really like to be interrupted, like to have to stop looking at their phone. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of it's not me. You feel me? Because I work. You feel me? So like it's like a 50-50 thing with me anyway. You feel me? It's like y'all could call me, but it's certain people that even if they call me, I don't answer the phone for them. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really make a difference anyway. But I would have probably answered you had you text me and be like, yo, and I'd be like, oh, I'm about to call you real quick.
Yeah. Nah, and I don't feel like it's an etiquette thing. I just feel like cell phones have given people the mentality like they think that they could contact people at any, you feel me? Being as though yourself, at any given time. Like, nah.
But
like,
isn't that what it was made for, to get to you at any time? You feel me? Because remember we had house phones.
Yeah, we had house phones, but nah, we ain't.
And then now we made the cell phones, so I can
We
call you.
ain't gonna do that like that. We ain't gonna do that like that.
Anytime.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that like that.
Nah. I can call you at any time.
I need a break. Nope.
That's what it was
I want to be
made
able.
for.
I want to be able to, like, enjoy, not even just having a cell phone, because that shit is really a lot. It becomes a lot. Can we go? You can't assess me all at any given time. Go without a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What's the longest? All right. So this I'm gonna propose this question then. What's the longest you can go without a phone, and are you willing to go without a phone under what circumstances?
See, the hardest thing about going without a phone is that it's business tied into that. Regardless of how you look at it, you know what I'm saying? It's always business tied into having a line.
You can still do paper. You can still do mail.
No, I ain't talking about just that. I'm just talking about like real day to day. You feel me? Communications between mutual parties. Yeah. Like, is really that important? You know what I'm saying? If there was another way that I could be able to, I mean, of course, there's still gonna be some type of electronic, but laptops, you could still do emails and shit like that.
Yeah.
But going with that, like actual phone and what social media and the internet and shit like that, hell yeah. Yeah.
You could do it.
Yeah.
For how long?
I could do possibly a week.
A week?
Yeah.
That's crazy. A week? And that's crazy because there's some people that really don't need none of that shit at all. And they not doing it for a whole 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But for me, honestly, I wish I could say that I had the opportunity to just be able to just like no, go off the grid for a little bit. That should be raw, bro. That should be lit as hell. Like I really would wish I had that ability to do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go
like
to
to just literally go off
small town, chill out,
get off the grid, like no phone, no nothing, and just not live off the land, but you know, they got money and shit like that. But I'm just living off social interaction, things like that, opposed to social media interaction.
Outside, for real. Yeah,
like literally outside. I mean, in your own manner. It don't have to be clubbing or nothing like that. Just might be the park. It might be anything. Whatever soothes your mind besides
electronics.
You took the exact word out my mouth, but yeah. Just be needing to tap into shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Them electronics. Yeah.
Yeah, them electronics deep.
Nah, yeah. I would go without a phone though. Probably for like 2 weeks.
Y'all good.
Yeah.
Why you not doing it?
Nope.
I really put myself up to that challenge too.
I just can't do it.
You like, I'm cool.
I can't do it. I mean, like, I don't watch TV, so like that's one thing for me. Like,
yeah,
my
TV
phone is like my TV. So
yeah, that makes sense. I definitely don't watch TV at all.
I just can't.
I watch it in increments. Like when I get time, like when I'm going to sleep, I'll try to catch something. But I don't really get the chance to just come home and watch TV.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish.
That's what I mean. Because like I got a TV in the house.
Of course.
My man living in caveman time.
I play video games before I watch TV.
Right. Me too.
I play video games before I sit down and actually watch.
I can't do the game.
I feel like it captured me more than television. You know, television is a bunch of bullshit.
I can't do the game.
Really?
Cause I'll get distracted with the game.
It'll be
Like,
too much.
It'll take you away too much.
I won't do this. I won't do this because I'll be on the game.
Yeah.
I might be addicted.
I get what you're saying.
I
yeah.
sold my PlayStation.
Yeah.
He crazy.
Like,
Hey man, at least you had a PlayStation though. I fucks with that.
Word up.
Like,
Facts. PlayStation game. Shout out to PS game.
Yeah, word is behind Sony.
Like, I'm like,
You already
It's
know.
not fucking with them Xbox niggas, man.
Yeah, went.
oh yeah, nah.
Keep that shit, man. Keep that Xbox shit.
Nah, what was the joint we was talking about off mic?
Motherfucking Gail.
If you go to Gail,
If you go to Gail, you going to jail. And if you don't go to jail,
You go to hell.
you going to hell. You going to hell.
Do not fuck with Gail, man.
Listen.
hey,
Do not tell your story on
say how
Gail,
y'all feel.
man.
I need to hear y'all uncensored thoughts.
Listen. Quick, John. I seen R. Kelly go to Gail. Where he at? Jail. Jesse, where he at? He's still out here walking around, right? You know where he going. You know where he going.
Where you going?
I sad to say, cause I ain't the judge, but y'all say.
Nah, he already got sentenced.
Sing it with me now. And hold up. What the girl name is, man? What the shorty name is, man? Yeehaw, man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeehaw,
Meg,
man.
Meg,
Yeah.
Meg. I'm
she-
like,
Meg,
hey, yo,
yeah.
you know the crazy thing about it, right?
Mhm.
Not to get too far off of the Gail thing, but when the first report that came out was she had lacerations to her foot. You feel me? Guns don't cause lacerations.
Yeah,
They
try
cause superficial wounds that go through. You feel me?
Puncture wounds.
Yeah, puncture wounds, entry and exit. You feel me? Or entry and fragments. What she said.
But you gotta remember, we got a bunch of internet experts,
Right.
so they had all the answers when the shit came out.
It came
So
out.
that's why we looking at it now, like what? Like this don't like. But like you said, going to Gail.
Yeah.
Don't go to Gail. Gail gonna turn you out.
But you know what?
She gonna turn you inside out. Gail gonna turn the bitch inside out, Dex. I ain't lying, bro.
bro.
Listen,
Yo,
look, you see what she did to R. Kelly? She turned that nigga inside
she
out
did Jesse.
like a bag of chips. Hey,
Yeah,
when
she
you
Use your common sense.
Yeah, what?
The fuck? And he said, I didn't do it. But nah, Gail. Like I realized though, but on the other side of that with Gail, I feel like they provide a space to make you feel comfortable enough to talk and tell your story, because they say like it's like the okie doke. They set you up for something, and your team is on cleanup duty.
Yep.
Because now they behind the scenes trying to clean up this whole mess. So now they feeling like, okay, well, you know what? Boom, we get them on Gail, and then they talk to Gail. They spit the honest truth, but the honest truth is the truth.
Man,
You
Gail.
can't hide it.
Gail track record ain't looking too good right now, man. To be going to tell you the truth, man, because your truth be a lie
Gail
on
be-
Gail's bitch.
Because they make you feel comfortable.
to lie. Gail make you feel comfortable
Gail
to
be
lie.
squeezing
the
the
way
juice
they-
out the headphones.
Yo, let me. Oh, damn, I ain't got my phone, man. Oh my god, I would play the clip from Gail.
Hey, yo, Gail
hey,
squeezed the
man.
juice
You feel
out
me?
the
Like,
headphones.
and the thing about it though, that's what I'm trying to get like people to see is when you go on to that like setting. Yeah, might be a lot going on behind the scenes, but the way that she's talking to you is kind of like that
Comfort.
that comfort, that grandma, that aunt, mom feeling. Like, come on,
Hey, yo.
what did you do? Why are people saying this about you? Like, it's that soft feeling. You feel me? It's that make you feel comfortable. Don't worry about what's around.
I'm not judging you. Like, what's your sign? Like, what did you
talk to me?
talk to me?
You feel me? It's calm.
What happened?
Hey, and then you go on Gail.
Like, why
All
are they
back.
saying that? I'm not saying it, but they are. Like, what are they?
So do you want? And this is their favorite thing. Do you want to speak to that? And then now you feeling like, man, I'm about to just say it. And then you end up like a Vlad interview. you end up spilling it all. That's why going on places like this to tell your truth,
It doesn't work out.
I don't even know where you go.
It doesn't work out.
In that case, like outside of that, do you feel like clearing your name is more important than staying silent? Like which one?
Look what T.I. did. Did T.I. go to Gail? T.I.'s
That's just one case.
T.I.'s not in jail or hell.
That's one case.
All right, listen. I'm just saying though.
Who else?
I'm just saying though. It's a few niggas. It's a few niggas that ain't go to that ain't. There's a few niggas that you know been had little accusations thrown at them and shit, and they done, you feel me, skip Gail, you feel me, like that just the whole thing is just you ain't gotta like, cause Gail be knocking at your door, you don't gotta answer the door for Gail, like what the fuck type shit Gail on, like
that's
Gail,
like going to morgue.
Gail trying to send a nigga to jail. Gail going to send you to jail or send you to hell. I'm telling you, either one. Like you got to. It's not no. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. If you did some shit, if you did something, you need to really be careful about. You know,
Gail gonna find out.
Gail will come. I'm telling you, if Gail.
Yo, imagine that. Imagine you out there wilding in the streets committing a crime. You got like, damn, bitch, I'm gonna have to worry about Gail. You're not even worried about the cops. Like,
yeah, the cops ain't even there. They gotta go through Gail. They gotta go through Gail. They gotta find out through Gail. Like, see if this nigga gonna tell on himself.
Because it seems like after they go talk to Gail, bitch, everything come out. The truth come out after you go to Gail. It get worse after you go to Gail.
Soon as niggas go to Gail. Should have never went to Gail.
Yo, bro, that'll get worse. That'll get worse than worse. Oh my God, yo.
I didn't know that shit was really funny in the long run, yo.
What about the ones that don't go to Gail and still go to jail?
Oh nah, because people tell on themselves. In that case, like you really telling on you. Like I said, you Vlad telling on yourself. Like you really like outing yourself in this situation. Like,
that's all it be though, then, right? Like it's just like you should just stay away from doing interviews, right?
Stay away from Gail. But yeah, mine is Gail. Stay away from interviews all in all, because especially when you got something going on, because it's gonna eat you inside to want to
talk about it.
I need to say this. I need to get this out. Because now I need to make sure.
You need to feel like you got to tell your truth, but then it's your truth, their truth, and the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's your truth, their truth, and the truth. So you feel me? You gotta.
It's three sides to the story there.
Yeah, but it's the truth that matters, the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, once that shit all add up and it comes to the conclusion, then that's what the truth bears witness. You know what I'm saying?
Bear witness.
You know what I think? I think a lot of people just don't even give a fuck. You feel me? Like, so like whatever the truth be like anyway, like they just try to capitalize on the situation. You feel me? Like it don't even be like about nothing. Like just like
it's a story.
Yeah, it's a story. Like I know I could get something out of this. You feel me? Yeah,
something to talk about.
They don't care about the outcome. They don't care about getting caught. You know, in the end, like you know, it's just like
I'm here now.
I'm here. I'm about to bust this move and capitalize off of it, and then when the shit crash, it's gonna crash. Like it is what it is. I'm in it to win it. You feel me? Man.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
But also, I always say, most people don't think far ahead.
That's a fact.
So if you do have that ability to think far ahead, that's like I wouldn't say a gift, but it's like you ahead.
Mm-hmm.
in the sense you really,
continue to be
like you ahead because you're realizing that, hey, look, like I always say, for me, when I made the first year of this shit, like I didn't think ahead. Like I thought for the now, and then when the head got here, I'm like, shit. Hey, but I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Hey, but it's also about how you spin up out of that as well.
True indeed.
That's the thing, cause lately I've been on some shit where I'm like, yo, I know where I'm like lacking at, but I be hesitant to get to it because I feel like when you about to cross to that next level, that's when most people jeopardize themselves. They hold themselves back when they know they about to get to that next level. And honestly, once you come to grips with that shit and you realize like, yo, fuck it, like, man, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. then but you gonna be good.
You just do it, yeah. You get that. You know when you, I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that, bro. If you stop, you'll never know what the outcome would have been.
Like I don't live off what if and regrets. I can't. Like as much as I would love to, I can't. Like, or what if that would have happened? Like, man. Like,
get this shit popping.
Bitch, I'll be going
right
crazy in the crib if
right
it was
now.
the what ifs. Man,
do it now.
You know how many what ifs I wish that would have happened? Man. I had to move on. Hey, no regret. I had to move on from shit. Like, but yeah, that was just a random thought. But damn, yeah. Don't go to Gail. Don't go to hell.
Don't go to jail.
Don't do that. Also, are we responsible for it? Kind of go back off the thing we were saying before, like don't mix your friend groups, but are we responsible for the company we keep if it affects others?
What you mean?
Like if we if I got a friend with me and like they start rubbing off on the people that's with me,
are we responsible for that, or is it like who's
responsible for their behavior?
Like who's supposed to? I would say who's supposed to check the behavior?
Oh, most definitely, you. Cause that's like, all right. So this is not this like, all right. Let's just say like this right here, right? This said, you brought him, feel me? You brought him around, but you already knew me. Like you gotta check him. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like it depends. It's situation.
See, but that's what I'm saying. What if you? Now go ahead.
I can't. It's hard to speak on that because I've never been in that situation to where because I stay away from people that I would have to stay away from if I can't bring you around other people, I stay away from you. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So it would be like
so you okay?
I wouldn't have to check nobody because your mannerism and your demeanor and all that shit already gonna be up to par. Like we ain't even going. Like I don't play that fake drunk shit on. Like all around the board characteristics matter. Like. You feel me? Because I'm not one of them people. Like I don't know or hang around nobody that get drunk and act stupid or be wilding or doing shit out of context. Anything like saying some bullshit. Not to say saying some bullshit because anybody could consider what you saying to be bullshit, but just like disrespectful and wild and out of place. Like I don't deal with them type of people. You feel me? That shit is.
Yeah. See, and I realize with those people, it's like, can they help themselves, or do they know what they're doing? Because if you bring somebody around and they acting like crazy or whatever the case may be, or you see them acting crazy outside bringing people around, like, is it really them? Like, that's just their personality?
I feel like the alcohol really changed people, bro. Like some people when they get drunk,
sober thoughts.
When they drunk, they don't be knowing what the fuck they be doing.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. They don't
not remembering what's happening.
Not to say they don't remember as time passed, but in the moment, when they're in the moment, they're out of their mind. They don't understand. Like somebody else has taken control of this shit.
That's their true feelings, though. I feel like when somebody's drunk and they're acting out. And it's like, damn, I never seen them like that before, or they tend to get a certain way. I feel like that's who they really are.
Oh, okay. I'm talking like the day-to-day, everyday person that do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a bitch knows some real people that really drink. You know what I'm saying? Why? Like people that like. So I'm saying, like, and to that aspect, like, bitch, that's.
Nigga,
I'm checking my friends, you feel me? Like, if my friends acting out, and I got them out, you feel me? Like, not even necessarily checking them to make it seem like, like I'm like the big guy and shit, you feel me? But like they, if it's bothering everybody else, I'm gonna say something like, yo, what's good, my nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro, like, chill out a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's true. That's social etiquette.
Yeah, like niggas feeling like niggas kind of like they might be
way,
shook. You feel me? Like niggas really might be shook. You feel me on some shit like. Or niggas might be like, I'm about to pop this nigga because he on some shit. Like, bitch, he on some wild and shit. Like, for real, you feel me? But like, yeah, you know, you got to fix that shit up. You got to fix that shit up because it's like your mans, they in your hands, you feel me? Like,
wow, yeah, that is the and vice versa.
Yeah,
yeah,
like, how it should be.
Right.
Like,
Yep. You right.
I just feel like, you know, I ain't with all the little weak ass bullshit, backdooring, fake shit, none of that shit. You feel me? Like, if you with me, you feel me? Like, nigga, I don't be into all that bullshit. You feel me? Like, if I'm in some shit, you're not gonna be outside with me. You feel me? If I'm doing something and I got some shit going on, I ain't having nobody outside with me till that shit over. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
see, and that's the thing though. You got the tenacity to do that, but most people will have people around them knowing that they got shit going on.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
that's the side this shit, because it's like I said, if you know you got something going on, you gonna fall back from certain people because you like, bro, I don't want them to get caught up in none of this shit. But if you doing something good, you don't gotta worry about that.
Gotta worry about nothing.
You feel me? But in that sense though, it's like, but if you're not telling that person that you got some shit going on, that's a flag on the play.
Super.
Like, you gotta
super, yo, guys. You feel me, guys? Females too. You feel me? Because it be, you know, it be y'all be running up on. I'm sorry, women too. Whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be getting ran up on. Everybody get ran up on. You feel me? But like, y'all gotta clean that shit up. Like, if you got something going on, let your peoples know. You know, like, y'all, you ain't ducking them, or like you not hiding from your friends. I'm gonna say. If you just got something going on, you gotta clear that up. You feel me? Like, and clear that up. You feel me? Whatever it is, man, clear that shit up, man. Like, you ain't, everything don't really gotta
don't have to be
gunplay or
violence in general.
They face punched in. They don't always gotta happen. You feel me? Like, a lot of things can be talked about, and so I feel like that's a good route that a lot of people should start trying to take. And, you know, talk that shit out. You might gain a friend.
Yeah, simple conversation.
But most people aren't comfortable having those uncomfortable conversations.
A lot of people not. We just gotta work on that shit, man. I mean, like, you know, it ain't really too much we could do, but it said start inside. You feel me? Start with yourself. You feel me? Like, just try to, you know, like, just work on a little interpersonal shit and our attitudes. But you know, we ain't got no we don't got no gym and shit, no classes and you know what I'm saying, to like teach the youth, because that's really what it's about. Like, I ain't really into telling adults, you know what I'm saying, like, how to live their lives. I'm not trying to rehabilitate no adult
at
all. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm sorry.
You hear me over this bitch quiet as hell. You know, I don't get no advice, bitch.
Real, it's for the youth though. It's really for the youth. Like,
yeah, there's definitely some kids listening. Yeah, I definitely inspire the youth. Yeah, adults. That's what I mean by that too. That's why I ain't, like, when I said it sound like probably a little crazy and harsh when I said, like, I don't give advice and I don't take it. You feel me? But I don't give. I don't give advice. Nah, but I.
It do. It really does.
Nah, but to adults, I ain't trying to rehabilitate, or I ain't trying to give. I'm not trying to.
In that field too.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You feel me?
But like, to what extent though? You see
and
what I'm
none.
saying?
And no,
bro, I got nothing for none of y'all.
No, what I'm saying.
Loud and clear.
Nada.
I have nothing for none of y'all.
Nah, it's not that. It's not that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. To what extent? Hey, what extent do you ain't got to stick to like shit for them to throw in whatever terms it is.
You ain't got a rope for them with a drowner.
What extent?
Right, you so got I think I might be misunderstood when I say that. Then I think I might be
give a dog a bone?
Right, now
say so.
when I say that, then I might be misunderstood, because what I'm saying is, like, I can't, like, I have the jewels to throw out there, but it's up to you to catch it. Like, I'm not gonna force you to take
lead the horse to the water,
but I can't make you drink. That's basically it. Like, I ain't got nothing for you. Like, I got something for you, but it's up to you to whether you want to receive it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you whether how you apply it or what you do with it. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, but I'm not just out here forcing people to be this or do that or move like this or move like that. Like, that ain't okay. I got kids for that
ain't your stilo.
Yeah, because motherfuckers will feel like they like what they say is valid, and that's how you should take that as the most valid information and move with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like I have a way that I think, and I have an opinion. You get what I'm saying? And you have an opinion, and you have a way of living, and you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has different perspectives on life. That's what I mean, because every life is their own. Okay. I don't even force my kids to do shit, bro. Like, they choose their path, or they choose their goals, or they choose what they want to do and move forward. Like, my job is just to instill the morals. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The morals and the basic necessities of life. Everything else is up to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your life, bro. I can only tell you my experiences and what I've been through to prevent you from going through them, and to do my best to provide for you so that you won't have to, so you can focus more on your future opposed to your right now, because that's what we get lost at as young as growing up. And I could attest to being a kid in the street. I was more focused on what I wanted. That's why I was into the streets. If I understood what I had already, I would have focused more on my later instead of the right now. I was always on some right now shit, thinking that, nah, I need that right now. Like, but not understanding I got a crib, I got food, you feel me? I got clean clothes, I got people around me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, my job as a parent now, understanding where I came from, is just to provide the necessities of the wants, because kids have they wants, you feel me? And that's what is going to help me with you right now. As long as you do what you got to do, I got you on your wants. You want that, you got that. Do what you got to do and you got it. You feel me? Because your right now is going to satisfy you to satisfy children to be able to drive them for the later.
And also, I feel like most kids, though, they go off actions, not words. They go off what they see. Like, they mimic, you feel me, what they see on the regular. You feel me? So if they see us doing certain things, then naturally they're gonna start doing certain things or whatever versus the words. Like, and I feel like as we get older and people get older, it's like kind of what we were saying, it's like, you see what I'm doing, so why do I have to like say it and tell you? Like, why do I gotta tell you? If I figured it out, you can do the same. Like, you feel me? Like, it shouldn't be that hard. But I also realize that, man, some people can't comprehend. Like, comprehension is like a thing for people. I'm not knocking nobody for that, but I'm just saying, like, some people can't comprehend what we think is simple. The shit that we all in this room think that's like regular and simple, somebody else might think that's complex.
Yeah, that's what comes with that common sense conversation. Like, common sense is not common because it's not an everybody thing. Hey. Some shit that you think like, damn, that's simple as hell. That's some regular ass shit.
No,
like,
for real.
Bitch, they struggling with that bitch. Like, you gotta what? You gotta do what?
Hey. But it's just showing you that, once again,
you got some successful people who lack common sense.
That's true.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah,
because they so driven in this
field
to be successful.
Bro, they can tell you every which way how to go, but you take them outside of that and show them something basic, as we say, like eating food or etiquette at a bar, or etiquette at a fast food restaurant, etiquette there, they will be like confused.
What is this?
They'll be like, I don't get it. Why can't they just do this for me? It's not that. Like, that's the difference with it. With
that ain't they thing. That ain't they twist. Common sense ain't they twist. You know,
never said they
twist.
Just
don't work for them.
hey, yo, when do you stop trying to teach somebody something? Like, how long does it take you to be like, you know what? Hey, I'm done. Like, I'm done trying to explain something. I'm done trying to get that point across. I'm done.
It depends. It depends on who you teaching, and if your job is teaching. If your job is teaching, you have to do it. You have to do it, regardless of what. You already know that that's your job, and your job is to teach. You feel me? Like, you should. Like, if that's your job, I feel like this, right?
Some people run from that job though.
They do. It's a shortage. It's a teacher shortage. But listen, it's a shortage in a lot of jobs because people don't want to work. But if you be a teacher, it's like you want to be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? So you can't shy away from that because that's a vision that's like so demanding and like so wide. You gotta like be a mom or a dad to other people's kids for almost more time than they even are. You feel me? Like, I was thinking about it and shit. I was talking to my baby mom and shit. We like,
that's true.
We like thanking the teacher and shit, like, cause you see my son more than me. I see my son. You feel me? Yeah. And then he about to go to this new school. He go to school all year round.
Yeah. That school don't stop.
12 months.
Yeah, that school don't stop.
You feel me?
It don't. Yeah, that school don't stop.
Yeah, bro. Like I know they about to be seeing my boy more than me. You feel me? So it's just like a thing.
And they got the boarding program too.
Yeah, he definitely boring when he get older. Man, when he get old enough, he boring because I already know what I was doing when I was a certain age. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to avoid that at all costs.
But do you feel like that takes away an experience though when they bored? Because they don't get to experience the neighborhood and, you feel me, being outside, going to the park and things like that on a day-to-day versus being there every day.
The only thing I don't feel like I'm robbing them or none, because it ain't shit out here. The experience is kind of like way watered down than what it used to be. Our experience was
bullshit.
Well, our experience was top notch.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the aspect of like where it could have been.
Y'all kicking up now.
I'm saying like we could have been way further, like, but I'm just saying like the living experience, like I'm saying, you know, but the adolescence, you feel me? Like, going from being being outside, like being nigga, outside for real. That shit was lit. It ain't none of that shit now.
No, it's not.
It's not none of that shit now. These kids, the kids, the 14, 15, I'm gonna say 13, probably even younger than that. They grown now.
Oh yeah, the phones made them grown.
They grown, like they straight. I'm talking pistol grown. You feel me? Like,
and you got kids raising kids though.
That's a lot of them. That's why I don't feel like my son missing nothing out here. Yeah, like he getting all of it. He getting all of it now, bro, because we be outside. You feel me? He be with me now, so like he don't even be wanting to be out there. He be nigga be wanting to go somewhere. So I know like when he get older,
that ain't it.
You ain't missing nothing, my man.
Yeah, but that outside ain't technically outside though. Like, bitch, we was outside. Like, bitch was out Pennsylvania stealing niggas' bikes and shit. Beating white boys up and shit, wild and doing wild shit. Like, we didn't even realize the bitch was in a whole different state. Nah, bitch was doing some wild shit. Bitch was doing some wild shit as a fucking adolescent, like stealing cars and shit. Like, what? Like, what?
But what inspired that though? You see what I'm saying? Because that's not
outside.
That's not my upbringing
being
though.
Outside.
You see what I'm saying? Like I saw that upbringing from people, but being outside didn't make me want to do that though.
But the neighborhoods. It's definitely the neighborhoods. Yeah, it's definitely the influence in the neighborhoods.
I feel like, you know, it's a little deeper than that. Like, you know,
as in what
really activates it. You feel me? Like, because a person like that got both of their parents in the crib, they ain't doing that shit. They not participating in that shit. They not even gonna be
it's a structure. You know what I'm
saying? Like, it's a structure that is built
to, controlling
you know
that.
What I'm saying? Like it's just a certain type of way that you living, or a certain shit that you going through that even like for you to access that type of feeling. You feel me? To even want to do that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker with a happy life ain't thinking to go down the street and fuck this poppy up. You feel me? Or do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the answers. You feel me? Like, cause like you happy. You feel me? Like, already in your mind, you happy. You got the shit that you need. You got everything that you want. Like,
but aren't those the ones that are like the mischievous ones because they feel like they can get away with it though.
They influenced. They influenced by somebody or something. Mm-hmm. They influenced. Like there's no happy person or good kid just running around. They influenced. They influenced by what's outside, or they influenced by their friends, their school, whatever.
Something that's around.
And this is why certain shit do play a part, like you said. Like, do I feel like he gonna be missing out? You feel me? Because he don't get to do it. They gonna do it anyway. Everybody is gonna have their, mischievous point in life. You feel me? Where they do something. It's just
something sneaky.
It's just best to have some guidance. You know what I'm saying? Like the right type of guidance. So when you do it, because man, I done been in rooms. I done been in rooms with giddy motherfuckers, high places. You feel me? And like really had a conversation and broke shit down with them, and they like, yeah, I did that. You feel me? Like I did that shit too. You feel me? And it's like, oh, man, everybody really regular, the same. Everybody do the same shit. Yeah, it just be you just gotta look at it. Like you just look at their background. You feel me? Like it's like a background check for real. You got both of your parents, or you probably don't. You probably just got a good crib. You don't necessarily got to have both parents in the crib. Just like a good crib and a good motherfucker behind you telling you the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and schooling you and scolding you. Not just letting you get away with shit and do shit that you want to do just because it's, just because you're doing the right thing, too. It's like you do the wrong thing, you got to get scolded for that. So like, all right, this not the right thing to do. You feel me? That's what separate, like the boys from the men, I would say.
How do we know how to discipline somebody enough to the point where they get it versus the point where they resent you for that discipline?
Just don't you can feel it. It should just really be like what I like to do, what I practice, like for real is like I try to like talk to my son. You feel me? Like I try to like a stern voice too, like and looking, like make him look at me, you feel me? Like make him listen to everything I say, like before, and I ask him, this what I do to him. I be like, do you want me to hit you? You feel me? And he be like, no. So then I tell him like, all right, so I don't want to hit you, but I want to talk to you. I want to tell you something. And then like, like he reciprocated. You feel me? Come right back. Like next day he be like, yeah, Dad, and it just come right back, bro. Like I feel like that. Like that's
I feel like as a man, that structure over a boy is definitely needed and very mandatory, because that's how it is with my son. Like I don't hit my kids, you feel me? It's just that look and that conversation, you feel me? That voice, like
that's enough.
You know that I'm serious. Like come here, you know what I'm saying? Like just that's all. Like I never hit neither one of my sons. Like that's it's just as boys becoming men, they know and they understand, you feel me, when it's real. Like this is what's going on right now, my G. Like what's up, like.
And like you said, they feel it. You feel it. They feel it. Everybody feel it.
Yeah, everybody feel it. Yeah.
And all right, this the point.
Yeah.
We cut it off right here. Like this the point. But my thing is though, how do you handle somebody like that when it's like y'all older? Not even like children.
Not your kid.
Yeah, not kids wise. Just like, but it's like you trying to, in a sense, not discipline somebody, but teach them a lesson. Yeah. But not come off as if like you on some parent, you feel me, better than them, over them, making them feel less. But it's like you trying to get them to see something, because that's like, and the reason I'm saying that because it's hard to do without that person feeling that.
I feel like when it's an adult, man, like listen.
And this being real, this ain't no
dead ass.
Like
dead ass. If you an adult and you my folks and shit, like I feel like they say, man, third time's the charm, bro. Like it's only but so much I can give you that till it start taking from me, till it start draining me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't keep on repeating myself and saying this, but I feel like you should already know it. And if you don't, I'm always willing to sit down and talk with you. You know, it's just like, it's like that first time you talk to them, they give you some, or they don't give you no feedback, and then like, all right, let it go. They
just listening.
Then the second time you talk to them, you give them the same shit, you feel me, and then they a little more vibey with it, but don't really talk too much. And then that third time, if you don't like really like kick up and we get a conversation going about this shit, and I can't really read where read like how you coming or how you feel about whatever is going on, you feel me? Like, well, fuck it then. Feel me? Like, I ain't no babysitter. Feel me? Like, I ain't no, like, not to say like babysitting, but like I ain't the type of nigga that'll like keep on telling you like, yeah, bro, like I feel like you doing this the wrong way. I feel like you doing it like nah, like we grown ass men. Like you gonna get it, Like I don't want you to be like looking at me like, cause then it start becoming a burden. Like not a burden, but like this nigga need to shut the fuck up. Like you feel me? Like shut the fuck up. You know, like just saying.
Hey yo, nah, for real. Nah, because like I said, is as we get older, we gotta handle people different. Like we gotta learn how to, like we were saying, use our words versus resorting to, like I said, fisticuffs. Like,
yeah, you don't always gotta punch a nigga.
Like,
that's how I be. I'm surprised I'm saying this to really be honest.
Growing,
like,
you realize,
I am, because you realize
communication.
Niggas just get shot now. You feel me?
And that's the other thing too. And that's,
you don't gotta shoot a nigga either.
That's not even in this environment. That's through the country. That's happening everywhere. I
want to take this back. I didn't mean to say like niggas be like, yeah, what? Well, like I didn't mean it like you niggas could get shot. Like, cause I ain't shooting nobody, man. But you niggas could get shot though. But
you never know.
It's just crazy though. Like you know, people is getting shot though. So it's just best to be mindful of other people. You don't gotta be mindful of their feelings, but just be mindful of situations and shit. Like you know what you came from, and you know what. You know what's going on.
But you know what it is? I feel like people are scared to, like, in a sense, back down or walk away.
Ooh, yeah, that is true. That is very true.
A lot of people is like,
you can.
There's nothing wrong with walking away.
Yeah. Because for me, what I say is, I'm
saving 2 lives.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I value my life.
Like, right. But I'm just saying though.
In a sense, yeah, we saved both
egotistically.
Lives, but I wasn't thinking that. But no, you're right though. We did save two lives in that sense. But for me, I realized, is it that deep?
Not always.
And I've been saying that to myself. Honestly, I can say I said that to myself probably since I was probably like 23. I'm like, is it that deep? Like, is this situation that deep to crash out, to do this, to go like, is it that deep? You gotta think to yourself, like, are these situations that deep for you to go ahead and make that decision?
Hey man, some niggas like crashing out. I ain't even gonna lie. Some niggas, I feel like,
and them the ones that's not thinking about.
Some niggas be trying to like commit suicide. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas be tired of living, so they just be taking the straight demon path. You feel me? Like, oh bitch, I'm going out, guns blazing. You heard me?
Oh yeah.
But that's not the way to do it. You feel me? Like that's really not, because all that live for the day, because tomorrow ain't promise shit. Bro, the world been going on for 3 gazillion years. You feel me? Like, we don't even know how long this shit been going on. Bro. Nobody knows how long or when this shit really started, bro. It been going on for a long time, though. The world is not ending anytime soon. It's a lot of distractions and a lot of, bullshit gimmicks and propaganda and shit that throw us off. But, yo, man, get your shit together, man. Hold it down for the fort. You feel me? If you got a family, man, think long term. You feel me? Like, don't think short term. Think long term. You feel me? Because there's gonna be some storms, and the weather ain't gonna always be how you want it to be.
That's the thing. Most people don't know how to weather through storms, though. I feel like that's like a gift that if you got it, you got it. If you don't, then like, it is what it is, though. But yeah, man, this was a good joint. My guy spit some heavy bars on this one. Yeah,
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
I ain't even turned the computer on.
It's all good.
Yeah. Nah. We ain't do no intro. We ain't do nothing. So whatever this is, if you're a new time listener, then
tap in.
Welcome back to another episode of the FTE podcast. You got your host, Core Dex, Smoothie Dex, Driver Dex, International Dex, Groovin' Dex, on the road Dex. We in the building, Dex. Haitian rum, Dex.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy gave me some good trees.
Fuzzy Lumpkins, Dex.
I was, bro. Yo, the other day we was chilling, bro. Right, we had a spot. I'm like, yo, save some bud for me for Wednesday. This was like Sunday or Monday.
Call me on.
I hit you. No. I hit you the next day. Say, yeah, bro. Actually.
Hey yo,
and the next day I was like, yo, I said, yo, I need that. You feel me? Like these things are hard to come by. But yeah, we gonna highlight y'all on whenever we gonna see y'all again though. Yeah, we out.